It's been too long.
Two-Face, what have you done with the mayor?
Oh, he's around.
Holy side-scrolling beat-em-up, Batman! The studio that brought you awesome games like A Boy and His Blob and Contra 4 is back. And this time, they've come to deliver the Hammers of Justice.
Hammers of Justice. Justice prevails.
It's Batman, the Brave and the Bold for the Nintendo Wii. Developed by the good folks at WayForward Technologies, The Brave and the Bold is based on the popular animated series of the same name. As any devout fan of The Dark Knight will tell you, the show might not be what you'd expect. Although The Brave and the Bold is clearly intended for children, it emphasizes lesser-known characters from the Batman universe.
Cover those ears, boys. Things are about to get loud.
Characters that, ironically, most kids have probably never heard of. And you know, in that regard, the show seems to be as much of a tip of the cap to Batman fans as a children's program, and this video game adaptation shares the same spirit. Dying to wage war with Catman, or maybe you're curious about teaming the Caped Crusader with the Black Canary. Like the nerdiest dream come true, The Brave and the Bold brings those obscure Batman curiosities to life for those who dare to dream them. Both of you.
Up on their prey.
I thought lions lived in the plains.
Stay focused, Robin.
Of course, this game's about more than just overshadowed Batman characters, it's also about style. And that's another area in which The Brave and the Bold delivers a bona fide pow, whammy, one might even say, kerplow!
Justice prevails.
Now, technically speaking, there isn't anything here to really marvel over, but the game does do a fantastic job of translating the television show to a video game. The graphics are an excellent example of a licensed kids game done right. The animations are pretty good, the colors are vivid, it's like playing an episode of the show yourself, and that's sure to please fans of Batman, both young and old.
Themselves on opposing sides of this feline civil war, fighting claw to claw, fang to fang.
Unfortunately, what you're actually doing doesn't hold up quite as well as the style. When the chatter ends and the fists start flying, the reality of this being primarily a kid's game finally sets in. A straightforward 2D beat-em-up of the simplest variety, there isn't much to do in The Brave and the Bold aside from hammer the A button and perform the most basic combat maneuvers.
Come on, guys, keep up.
Don't let them out of here alive.
Boy, you guys sure are confident, huh?
It isn't long before repetition sets in, and no amount of style or obscure characters can fix that. Otherwise, though, this game's surprisingly solid, especially for one with such a young demographic in mind. You throw in its local two-player co-op, and this one proves it's possible to make a kids game that doesn't suck, let alone a Batman game starring the Blue Beetle. For fans young and old, Batman the Brave and the Bold is an excellent and stylish, if simple and repetitive, E-rated beat-em-up.
What's your game, Catman?
Oh, I'm purely in it for the kiddies. They've been enslaved by humanity far too long, forced to sleep on couches and squat in litter boxes instead of running free. It's time they take their city back.